the feints, the foot movement, the way he lands shots. He fights like a boxer. He doesn't fight like a guy who's trying to box in a celebrity boxing match.
Let that sink in.
Jake
That's
Paul,
right
Gervonta Davis is so crazy. 135 versus 200.
That is, if I'm not mistaken, a 92-pound weight difference. Almost a 100-pound weight difference. It's insane. Let's say he comes in at 200 pounds. It's still a 65-pound weight advantage, which is absolutely ridiculous.
Joe Rogan has once again shaken up the fight world with his latest prediction about the upcoming showdown between Jake Paul and Gervonta "Tank" Davis. The UFC commentator didn't mince words, saying that Jake Paul's size and weight advantage could seriously damage Tank's career if they ever face each other in the ring. Rogan pointed out that while Gervonta is one of boxing's most powerful and explosive punchers, he's just too small to deal with Jake's strength, reach, and overall physical presence.
Opinion is, I just want to say, in case someone calls me into court, I'm a fucking idiot and I don't know nothing. And don't take my advice.
I love the Saudis.
Don't take my opinion.
I love the Israeli government. I love everybody.
That had nothing to do with them. That was Jake Paul promoting it. You know, it's just doesn't bother me.
There's compromise in the sport, and that's like bad. It's just like
if I bet on it,
watching it with people who are so in on it, and then also the sports betting apps, they introduced like chat apps in them in Australia, so it's like they're trying to take the place of social media companies where you go together and you meet your friends. Like betting should be exciting enough without having a weird.
They're just trying to draw you in. They're just trying to make money, right? So they're trying to draw you in.
Rogan admitted that Jake Paul has made real progress as a boxer. He explained that if Jake didn't come from a YouTube background, people would actually respect his rise in the sport because he knows how to fight, shows solid ring awareness, and doesn't just throw wild punches. However, Rogan also gave a serious warning about the risks of fighting Gervonta Davis. He said Davis is on a completely different level when it comes to skill and knockout power, and if Jake underestimates him, things could go very wrong.
I always say that if Jake Paul was not a YouTube star, people just looked at him like an up-and-coming boxer, you would say this kid's got a lot of fucking talent. He's dangerous. I think his strength is that they underestimate him because of what his background was. And they think there's no way that some guy who became famous off of YouTube is going to be an actual legit boxer. If you look at what he's done, he's a very good boxer.
What do I think of Jake Paul? Rogan said, "I've always believed that if Jake weren't known as a YouTuber and people saw him only as an up-and-coming boxer, they'd admit he's got real talent. The guy's dangerous." Rogan added that Jake's biggest advantage might be that people still underestimate him because of his background, assuming there's no way a YouTuber could become a serious boxer. But looking at his record, Rogan said, Jake has proven he can actually fight. Jake Paul, on the other hand, didn't hold back either. He confidently stated, "I'd destroy him in the ring because of my size." That bold claim, despite his acknowledgement of Gervonta Davis's skill and heart, sparked immediate backlash. Critics argued it made the fight seem more about ego than competition. With Paul weighing around 200 pounds as a cruiserweight and Davis fighting at lightweight, many say the size difference makes this matchup not just uneven, but dangerously on.
I'd be down. Let's run it. I'd be super, super down.
I don't know if Gervonta needs Jake Paul. Let's be clear, right?
Is there a height limit in boxing?
For Tank, there's no way that this goes well for Tank Davis. Because if he wins, they go, oh yeah, world champion. Of course you were supposed to beat that YouTuber. If he struggles but wins, they go, ooh, Tank is washed. He struggled against Jake Paul. He still won, but he had a hard time. And then, of course, if he loses to Jake Paul. And him and boxing lose their credibility.
Rogan's comments came just as major details about the fight were revealed. The bout is officially set for *** November the 14th, 2025 *** at the *** Casia Center in Miami ***, and will be streamed live on *** Netflix *** as a 10-round exhibition match. The agreed catch weight is *** 195 pounds ***, a massive jump from Gervonta Davis's usual *** 135 pound lightweight *** limit, and even higher than Jake Paul's recent cruiserweight fight.
Stands where it stands. Jake Paul wins this fight. I already bet Gervonta Davis in the DMs. We locked the bet.
Guys, it's obvious Jake wins this fight. If you guys know anything about fighting, you know about weight classes. You know that Jake's been training for actual years. He's been locked in.
Oh my days. Jake Paul versus Tank Davis. Is this real? This can't be real. Because he was talking about fighting Joshua, which is heavyweight. And now he's saying about fighting Tank. Nah, this can't be. It's Netflix as well. I need to go and do some checks and see if like the main pages have posted this, but Jake Paul's posted it. It says Friday, November 14th. It's in Atlanta, State Farm Arena. This is random, no?
Beyond Rogan, many boxing experts and analysts have shared their thoughts on the matchup, and most of them aren't optimistic. Their reactions range from concern to outright skepticism, with many questioning whether this fight is truly legitimate or even safe for the fighters involved.
Is fighting Gervonta Tank Davis. Chilaquiles. Chilaquiles.
Musty energy. Musty energy. Musty energy. Musty energy.
Oh, it's musty, and I say that respectfully. Per Mike Hoppinger in the Ring magazine, Gervonta Tank Davis, freshly off his domestic violence charges being dropped, will get into the ring with Jake Paul in Atlanta with a proposed date of November 15th. Lord child. Get your hand out of my pocket! Tank weighs about 135. Jake Paul weighs about 200-something pounds. So obviously this will be at a catch weight, and this possibly will not be a sanctioned fight where it will count on anybody's records. But I'm gonna tell y'all like this: Tank fans, you niggas down bad. The hatred.
Musty energy.
You niggas is down bad. Tank basically on the back half of his career, according to my brother Nestor Gibbs from the Boxing Voice. This man, Gervonta Tank Davis, said, I am not fighting no Shakur Stevenson. The man said, I'm not even going to rematch Lamont Sanat. The man just said, I'm not even thinking about fighting Dev Dollars, Devin the Dream, Debo Haney. I am going directly into Jake Paul. I've been told you that Tank was the black Jake Paul. Tank been the black Jake Paul. Man ain't care about legacy. Man ain't care about none of that, bro. Tank fans, you niggas down bad. Protect your fighter. It is musty at the highest level. And poor Lamont Sanat, it might be over for Lamont Sanat. He got to fight somebody. You might need to fight Gary Russell Jr. right now. Tank Davis, Lord Child, Jake Paul, boxing down bad. This about to make a lot of money. The only plus in this is that Alicia Baumgardner, aka Bomb Amy, might be on this card. I would love to see Alicia Baumgardner back on Netflix. That is a plus, and my man Lucas Body might get on there as well, and Avius Griffin. So it might be a movie as far as the undercard. Tank Davis, you